There is much to do, dealing with the aftermath of recent events, bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. So, if you are ready, Your Majesty, shall we proceed to the throne room and begin?
Okay, let's see. Let's save. Right, let's go.
Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet. So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it.
Oh,
now,
on
to much
don't
more
fall asleep.
important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very...
This castle is very understaffed.
But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has a...
Oh.
Is it too late for an audience, my king?
I don't know.
Come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the king?
Why send someone to the
You
king?
know what you're talking about. Your lies won't save you now. I've spent years in this, thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe in your majesty? Did you think your guards could protect him? I don't know guards.
It's not
They
deflecting
couldn't
me.
keep me here, and they couldn't keep me out of your castle. This is the end. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves.
Damn, how much can you take?
I am well trained in the art of war. I've never killed a king before. I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. Nor the relic, your majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns tyrants. I came here, but I represent legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you die.
Feed the assassin, yeah, sure.
Albion to a more pure state. This castle to grab.
They're all out of health potions.
Invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by the king's Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Are you?
Maybe he couldn't be killed before he had finished. He has a lot. He had a lot of HP.
You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
Well, then I need to buy more health potions.
My king! An enemy ship is approaching. There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady! They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
Yeah, right. So who are you?
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. Knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes, Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held. The most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new king saw it for himself.
It sounds like a plan. Do I have a choice? No. Right. No health potions. Let's do this.
Welcome to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting under his orders. We will conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! This place is a death trap!
I'm not sure. Right now is the thing about doing the
This way, Your
story.
Majesty.
I'll stay here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Alright, Hobson, you do that.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, my king? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower levels.
Oh, great.
It's as secure as any other
Sewers.
part of the Keep, but I can get us through.
So it's just a copy of the castle. That's a bit of a shame.
I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years, and we've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people, but you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key, and I have the only copy, as this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you, we'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human. Welcome to the pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in Albion. Try to stay away from the cell doors. They sound agitated enough already.
Yeah, that's true.
I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility.
Ah,
The rest
yes.
of us called
An
it a
electrical
torture chamber. Most of the
rehabilitation,
men
yeah.
you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well, let's just say I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things. We should be right under the rioters now. Here they come. Don't hold back, Your Majesty. These men are vicious killers. We need to regain control of the prison before this turns into a real bloodbath.
But I could see it working. I mean, it could work. I'm not sure how it would play out with endgame and such. Usually MMOs don't have story as endgame. It's usually some grind or so, group content.
These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
Okay, here's the party.
Quick, blockhead! Plenty more where that came from, son. Keep going!
That's what you get when you take on the army.
I knew it. This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was set in the same time period as this game, or in Fable 2. There's also a quite large gap between Fable 1 and Fable 2.
They've broken into the armory. This is going to get interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. We're not exactly the most popular people among convicts, are we?
Commander, I don't really like how you're
I never should have left the island.
controlling your prison. I'm not impressed. Still haven't found any health potions.
Never underestimate a desperate criminal.
I think there is a couple of centuries between 1 and 2.
General Turner is behind this. It won't be easy to recapture him. Whatever happens, we can't let him leave the island. I only hope our other more famous prisoners are still behind bars. I can't imagine what will happen if they're let loose. It sounds like some of the guards are still fighting in there. They're going to need our help. If you don't mind, Your Majesty, I think I'll join my men. Nothing happens a bandit like being locked up for a few years.
Cut out the scum's heart.
There hasn't been a recorded riot in the keep for 2 decades.
Ooh, he shot.
After all this time being nothing but a war, I feel like a soldier.
The bullets. Oh, I can it. What a thrust. Friend of mine.
Turner must have a bigger plan than just letting some prisoners out. Not knowing what it is what worries me most.
It could be a reboot.
The cells of the maximum security ward must have been opened, including.
It's gonna be interesting to see what it is.
Come on, we have to get there.
And 500 years is quite a lot of years. You can easily squeeze in a few games in that time, if they want to. Oh, we were knocked out.
None of you will escape alive.
Oh, we're knocked out again.
When these fall, the rest will surrender.
Then you can hide behind a few spells.
Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress, until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe.
And where's that?
I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner.
Yeah, that's actually a smart
I'm sure
theory.
I will found a plentiful supply of information when you return.
Well, they need to have some range system if there is no gun. Or any firearms at all. So probably a bow and the crossbow, if anything. So we're all the way out here. Take a trip to the market first. Buy some more potions. No, I don't want to steal it.
Hey!
Does it look like I can buy it?
About, right? He said.
Yeah, it's a nice game. It's one of my favorites. It was a little bit painful to play it on PC though. The port is not really that great. It's lag free and everything. I didn't have any issues with the performance, but the camera and everything else was just not really the best. But then again, it's quite an old game. Not Anniversary though. Anniversary is only like 10 years maybe. Even less than that. When did Anniversary come out? Was it 2015 or something maybe?
Faraday had a remote factory he opened up to the public before things turned sour. It's where he did all his work, and he's never stopped talking about it. I'm certain we'll find him there. But if what they say about his inventions is true, it won't be easy to capture him. Shall we go, Your Majesty?
Let's do it. 2014. That was close then. Yeah, it's a great game.
Clockwork Island. It was quite a popular tourist attraction some years ago. Faraday's inventions have changed the world, but all he really wanted was to make people happy.
Why was he locked up?
Nobody really knows. Your brother said he was a danger to mankind. As for Faraday himself, all he would ever say is that he'd rather die than betray his creations. I used to queue up for hours when I was a child in Bowerstone, just to get a glimpse of his contraptions. I still remember the slogan, Faraday Industries, where faraway dreams become reality. Well, those dreams certainly look far away now.
This is a nice place.
I wonder what this was supposed to be.
Welcome, visitors, to Clockwork Island. I am Huxley, and I will be your guide. Please refrain from using obscene language in front of the children. Now, if you will follow me, we will begin the tour. Keep your belongings with you at all times, and try not to stray from the group.
I suppose we should do what he says.
Do we have a choice? Well, of course we have a choice. That would ruin the tour.
We begin with what is yet to come. Astonish your senses, give flight to your fancy by stepping into the street of the future.
I'm starting to wish I'd paid this place a visit while it was still open.
Before you is an everyday Bowerstone suburb, as it will be 15 years from now. Yes, the future is in our grasp. Please walk among the citizens of tomorrow, share in their joy, marvel at their superior well-being. Welcome to the Bowerstone of tomorrow.
We can't interact with them.
In the world of tomorrow, there is no conflict, no jealousy, no selfishness. Thanks to science, people are finally happy.
Oh, so science cured jealousy and selfishness.
Witness the idyllic lives of these model citizens. Marvel
So that's
at the
one we're
perfect lives
after.
they lead. Would you not want to raise a family here?
Yeah, there is a great risk for that.
This is the future that Faraday Industries can bring to Albion. Peace and contentment for all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good evening, good evening, good morning, good evening, good evening, good morning, good morning. I too wish you a pickle pettit, pickle my pettit. This is a nice lord pettit, pickle my lord
They
pettit.
just look broken.
The sky is running away. We must
We will
procure
one
a
day
sky
be able to
next.
solve the riddle of 36 divided by 3.
You are not sufficiently self-aware. This concludes the tour. We hope all your dreams have been fulfilled.
Oops.
I know who you are.